friends. Today we will dive into the top 11 basic questions frequently asked in Salesforce admin interviews. This is part 1 of our interview question series. In this learning journey, each chapter will be accompanied by a recording and comprehensive set of related interview questions. With that, let's start this questionnaire. Question number 1. What is cloud computing? Cloud in technical term refers to network or internet. Cloud computing is nothing but computing over the internet. Getting all the computing services over the internet rather than worrying about maintenance of servers, storage, database, networks, and all of these services on premise. There are several cloud service providers in market such as Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and many more that provides all these computing services to us. Question number 2. What is cloud computing in Salesforce? As we talked, cloud computing is basically delivering the computing service over the internet. So Salesforce also provide computing services like server, storage, database, networking, software, analytics, and intelligence over the internet. This makes it easier for businesses to use technology and streamline their operations. Question number 3. What is Salesforce? Salesforce is basically a cloud computing company that makes cloud-based software designed to help business find more prospects, close more deals, and increase internal and external collaboration with teams and partners. Question number 4. What is CRM? Many a time we get confused with CRM and Salesforce. CRM is an application. It stands for Customer Relationship Management. It is used to automate sales and marketing functions by using the software called CRM. It manages organizations to manage the interactions like phone calls, emails, meetings, social media with customers and sales, marketing, and support. CRM help us to increase our approach or reach in market with regards to marketing efforts. You can design campaign and can store all of the information into the campaign. Then CRM helps in Salesforce. In Salesforce, it helps to increase the sales by capturing more of the prospects, closing more of the deals, and maintaining all of the interaction with our client. CRM also helps in support. It's like before buying the product, if customers have any query or they need technical support, even after buying your product, if they have any feedbacks or they want to get more knowledge about any of the product, we can capture all such requirements in CRM. Question number 5. What are different editions of Salesforce and which one did you use in your organizations? Salesforce has several editions. These are listed here, and you can check these editions in your organization by going to setup, then typing my company. Under company, you will see the edition that your organization has bought. Question number 6. What architecture does Salesforce depends on? So Salesforce architecture is a multi-layer architecture and it follows MVC architecture, which stands for M means model, V for view, C for controllers. Models, it contains all the objects, standard and custom. View, you can say all the page layouts, visual for pages, lightning web components, and aura components. Controllers, it contains all of the standard and custom controllers. So it follows MVC structure. Question number 7. What are environments in Salesforce and which environment do you use for your development? In Salesforce, environments are specifically instance of, you can say, force.com, or these are spaces within Salesforce ecosystem where your organization or you can develop, test, and run applications and business processes. There are basically 3 environments: production, development, and testing environment. So second part of this question is, which environment do you use for development? We use development environments for all the development purposes. There are again 2 types of development environments: developer edition and Sandbox. Question number 8. Can you build custom app in production environment? So production environment is your live environment where all of your customer critical data is stored and where all the users are interacting with their live data of organization. So yes, you can build application in production environment, but only with point and click tools, no coding. Though we can develop this application in production environment, but it is always advised to develop applications in your development environment so that it does not affect your production environment. Question number 9. What is Sandbox? Sandbox is basically a development environment in Salesforce. Sandbox is nearly identical copy of your production environment. It means it has data and configurations from your production environment. There are four types of sandboxes. Full sandbox, which has exact copy of your production environment. It has all the configurations and data for testing purpose. Partial copy sandbox. It has most of the customizations from your production environment, but it may not have full data as in your production environment. It has part of the data. Then developer sandbox, it has customization but no data. You need to create data if you want to test something. Developer pro sandbox, it's just like developer sandbox but with some extended or bigger limits on data. It has more data capability than your developer sandbox. Let's discuss question number 10. Which all clouds did you work on in Salesforce? So Salesforce provides, it has many clouds. You can see Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Data Cloud, and Marketing Cloud. So you can check in your org which cloud you are working on, whether you are mainly working on sales only, or you are using sales and marketing, or maybe sales, marketing, and service cloud. Question number 11. Can you use production environment for development activities? Yes, we can use production environment, but to some limits. Users and developers can easily build custom apps, objects, fields, validation rules directly into your production environment. However, we cannot do any coding in a production environment. Though we can do some of the customizations like custom object, fields, validations in production environment, but it is highly advised to do all kinds of developments and testings of new features or changes in your development environment, because your development environment is isolated from your live data, or you can say production environment. Whenever you check any new features or do any development in your production environment, in your development environment, it does not affect your production data or your live data. So this is the safest option to do all the customization in development environment and then deploy it into production environment after testing it thoroughly. So these were all our 11 questions for today. We will record next chapter and all the relevant question with that next chapter. Keep tuned with our channel to follow all these questions.